Hey guys, I'm Ken from OK Portugal, and this is Portugal Farm Life. Joaquim is here with his trusty Ford tractor today and the tiller, and he's busy tilling some compost into the ground. Now, after a quiet period, all of a sudden there's lots of action on the farm. Yesterday we had Joaquim and Joao come here with their tractors. They dumped a whole bunch of sheep manure all over these fields, and today Joaquim's come now to basically till that into the soil and prepare a nice seed planting bed so that he can put down some seeds. Now, if we just leave the soil as it is, we get this really hard, compacted surface. And if we till it and we add organic matter to it, like sheep manure and stuff, we get a nice soft planting bed. You can put seeds in here and they can germinate and you can grow things. So our neighbor Joaquim, he's a sheep dairy farmer, and he has somewhere between 100 and 150 dairy sheep. So it's a lot of sheep to feed. He produces milk from those sheep, and that milk goes into a very famous cheese called Solera cheese. In fact, quite recently, one of the Solera cheeses actually won the best cheese in the world award, and yeah, we're quite proud of that. Now, a lot of the grass that goes into that milk, that goes into the sheep, comes off our fields around here. Joaquim obviously can't grow grass in the summer months because it gets incredibly hot. There's basically no grass, everything's all dry and dusty. So it's really important for him to have fields like this that he can use to grow stuff, turn into hay bales and feed his sheep during the hot summer months. Now, this works out really well for me, of course. It means that I don't have to cut the grasses on these fields or worry about them. And for Joaquim, he gets the bonus of obviously all that extra sheep food. But another important thing it gives me is a lot of content that I can record and share with the rest of the world and show them just how beautiful and how awesome central Portugal is. So the thing that Joaquim is using on the back of his tractor is called a disc harrow, and it's basically a bunch of discs, kind of like dinner plate size. They go through the soil and they basically chop it up. They have them offset at two different angles as well, so that the soil kind of passes through in like a zigzag shape. And it basically creates a nice, fine planting bed.
Hello, good morning.
Antonio.
I forget your name.
Ken. Ken.
Ken.
Like Ken and Barbie.
Ah, yeah, Ken.
Yeah.
Yes, like a Barbie.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, you?
Yeah, I'm good. Just filming Joaquim making the composto into the soil, yeah.
My professional is fishing man, yeah.
Wow, okay. So on the big boats to catch...
boats, yes.
Yeah.
Boats.
And
I go into Morocco, Mauritania, Azores.
Wow, okay. What types of fish? Like tuna?
Tuna
and
is very species, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Too much species.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Wow.
It's very good.
Yeah. And you got to travel around a lot. Yeah. Olá, Joaquim.
Eu ainda venho buscar mais uma, mas só venho para dar almoço, Deus aqui.
Ah, bem,
Quer que deixe o portão aberto ou feche? Seja aqui, obrigado, até outro dia. Ken, I go.
Yeah. Good to see you again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe the begin next work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I see you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao. As you can see, we have really friendly neighbors and people around here. This is actually, well, the first time I met him was yesterday, but he's also got a piece of land apparently just out to the back here, and growing all sorts of stuff, veggies and olives and things. It's pretty much everyone around here grows grapes, olives, citrus. Yeah.
If you want another day.
Yeah.
If you want, you see my.
Yeah, I would like to see that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so I better catch up with Joaquim. He's already moved onto those fields all the way down there. Just going to get my bike. I don't know if you heard that. That's one of our roosters crowing his head off in the background there. We've actually got 2 roosters at the moment. And you're not really supposed to have 2 roosters when you only have 10 hens. Sorry, 8 hens. We've got 8 hens and 2 roosters. So yeah, there's a little bit of rivalry going on at the moment, but yeah, we're going to rehome him and find a good place for him, I think. So that's one of the roosters over there. It sounds like, I thought he was crowing into the barn over there, but it sounds like the other rooster's actually gone inside the barn and is crowing. I better go and check that out, actually. Yeah, these chickens really enjoy going inside buildings and crapping on everything you own, so I better get them out of there. They also lay eggs on everything as well if you don't watch out, they'll go inside buildings and they'll lay eggies. Hello, Eddie. Hello, my sausage. Right, looks like the other one's gone in. Oh no, there he is. All right, chickens, let's get you out of there. Out, 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 out. Move, move, come on, out. Eddie, out the way. They don't want to go out because of Eddie. Come on, out. Chickens, get out. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Move, out. Eddie, some help you were. You were basically blocking the chickens from going out. You silly dog. You silly dog. Geez, it's another absolutely glorious day in the middle of winter. How is this? I think we've got like another week left of this type of weather where there's lots of sun and stuff. It's going to be like this pretty much all the way up to Christmas, and then after New Year's in January, then it starts to get cold and wet. So yeah, it is actually cold. I mean, now it isn't cold, but at night time it's going down to like sub-zero temperatures. All right, see if I can catch up with Joaquim. Look, he's already, I don't even know where he is. Looks like he started on this section and he's just going straight through to the bottom field. Yeah, here we can see a little bit better the composts and stuff that he's actually churning in. This is basically from his barn where he has all the sheep at night time. They've got a lot of straw and hay and stuff, and they use that as like a sort of material at the bottom to absorb all the sheep wee and poo. And then obviously this stuff composts down really nicely and gives you excellent fertilizer for your fields. So people often wonder what I would do if it weren't for you know, Joaquim and his tractors and stuff like that. Obviously I've got 3.5 hectares of land. It's around 8.5 acres, I think. You know, and they say, you know, what would you do? Would you get a tractor, etc., etc.? Well, I'll show you what I'd do. I'd do this. This is our olive grove. All of this area here, I keep the grass cut. So all the way around the house, through our vineyards and everything, I do all of this by hand with a mower. And as you can see, it's actually quite nice flat ground and it looks really good. I've flattened this over like 5 years because obviously it was all lumpy and it was all plowed before. But now you can basically get a mower all across here. I mean, if you had a ride-on mower, it would be even better. And yeah, basically I think I'd do that with the fields because, you know, we don't have to grow crops and things like that. So I would basically just flatten it all out and I'd turn it into this sort of thing. So I'd let the grasses grow a little bit and then I'd come and cut it. Obviously I'd cut it again just before the you know, just before the summer, so there's nothing to burn. And yeah, I think our farm would pretty much look like this olive grove here. It would just be green like a lawn the whole way over. Well, it would be green in these months, but in the summer months obviously it wouldn't be green at all unless I irrigated it, and that would be a huge waste of water. So yeah, but I think that's what the plan would be. You know, we are doing this obviously just to feed Joaquim's sheep, so it's like a nice neighborly thing to do. It also gives me loads of content that I can film. It's meant that Joaquim and I have become really good friends, and yeah, I actually enjoy having sheep visiting the farm, and I also enjoy having their tractors and stuff on the farm. What a stunning day. I mean, it almost looks like spring. It's so awesome. I don't let that fool you. At night time it is going to go down to like, I think it's going down to -1 tonight. So yeah, but today is just stunning. So as luck would have it, I come down here and Joaquim's obviously going back up there. It's the way. Wow, look at this. Look how his tires are spinning. Imagine the amount of power it takes to drag those discs through the soil. I think when I checked, his Ford 4630 has around 60 horsepower. So it's around 60 horsepower that's dragging it through the soil there, but a lot of torque and a very special clutch and everything that basically gives you that pull through the soil and lets you operate big machinery and stuff. Wow, the farm has changed so much. Normally, I keep this section over here, and through the trees here, I keep this as like grass. And it's quite nice because it means that in the summertime, like when we had our camper van and stuff, we'd bring the camper van down here. Or if we had friends who had camper vans, then they could stay down here. And it was a nice lawned area. I could bring speakers out here and have like little parties and put hammocks in the trees. And yeah, it's just got the most amazing views of like the mountain. And there's pretty much no one here. I mean, the closest house is obviously our house, and then, you know, there's ones hundreds of meters, if not kilometers away. So yeah, so that was kind of different because now obviously this is all being tilled, but this does actually give Joaquim a lot more grass. So I think I'm going to leave it like that for him, you know. He needs as much grass as he can get. And then this part here where my bike is parked, This was kind of a road that kind of joins up with the house, but now we can see that it's being tilled a bit. It's going to be difficult to get your car down there with all that soft soil. And then obviously it ends here, whereas before it used to be able to drive the car through here. It was all nice and flat and kind of grassed. So yeah, things look quite different. Oh, there's a lot of the sheep manure. This is brilliant. So in the 5 years, we've obviously had the sheep on the fields, and while they're eating grass, they're obviously, making little droppings all over the grass that, fertilizes it. And then we've been planting green manures and clovers and things like that. Joaquim has put a little bit of sheep manure on the field every single year, but never quite this amount. This is incredible. I wonder if he's having some kind of technical problem or something. He seems to have stopped the tractor just up there. And he has the bonnet open, or the engine cover. Joaquim's had some really bad luck at the moment with his tractor. His tractor broke down, then his truck didn't pass its inspection. I mean, his truck almost has 1 million kilometers. I think it's almost 1 million kilometers, or 900,000. And that didn't pass the inspection, so he's had to buy another truck. Then his clutch went, and then he was waiting for some little part on his forks. And he's just had endless issues. So hopefully he's okay. I mean, the fact that he stopped the motor is not good. Let's go and have a look and see. It looks like he's checking the oil levels. Joaquim, a problem?
Fumo.
Fumo, okay. Fumo.
Muito fumo.
Oh, okay. From oleo? The oleo?
Oil tank.
Okay.
Oil tank.
Yeah.
Tank.
So the oil looks fine.
Ele é poli muito fumo.
Okay. Oh, look, Gina's just arrived. She just went into Castilla Branca to do some shopping. Show man, poor Joaquim. It's not good. Smoke was coming out. He doesn't quite know what it is. So, shame, man. Just constantly problems now, for him. Right, let's go and see. Yeah, it's here. So what's happened here is the alternator is seized, and so the belt was basically moving around and smoking. He's got another tractor, another Ford tractor, so he's going to go and fetch the alternator off the other Ford tractor and put it on here. So it's like midday now. Joaquim's gonna go back for lunch, and then he'll be back. Ciao, Joaquim.
Ciao. Fazer troca.
Okay.
Ciao, ciao. Yeah, so Joaquim's. Oh wait, I can get that now. Do you want me to get that?
I've got it there.
Okay. Gina's been going to gym, so she's building big, strong muscles. Boykie. Come on, boys. Shame, this is our cat that we think is having or getting dementia. So he's very anxious the whole time. Well, that's worked out quite well for Gina, because she just got back from shopping, and normally I'm there to like unpack the car with her. But obviously I was filming, and now I'm not filming anymore. All right. Which shop did you go to? Lidl? This is a fridge that we were given from a company called Vivor. We stuck it in a video. We were given it for free, but it's become indispensable for us. Honestly, we've used this fridge all throughout the summer. Now even in winter we're using it. Basically in summer, when it's like 40 degrees, you buy meat and stuff, and then you put it in the car, and by the time you get back, the bags are all blown and stuff. But this thing runs off the car's 12-volt socket, works exceptionally well, and we don't have any more rotten meat.
Well, sometimes you do.
Sometimes, yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, in the UK they're very good at sort of food safety and stuff when it comes to supermarkets, whereas in Portugal we often buy food that's in date, and yet it's actually gone off, which is really bad. I'm not sure if that's all throughout Portugal, if it's just like a couple of the shops here in central Portugal, but there's a couple of shops I don't really want to name and shame, but yeah, a couple of shops are quite bad with that. And you'll actually go there and you'll park in the parking lot, and you'll see that the truck with the fresh produce will come, and they'll have all of the racks just sitting outside in the sun for a while, or while they're packing the shelves, this thing will just be sitting out for ages outside of a fridge. What's going on, doggies? Ooh, what is that? Looks stinky. What's that? Bruschetta ham bone. How are you going to break this in half? Oh, yeah.
It's
it
in
looks...
half already.
Okay.
Got any REs?
Yeah, REs are rabbit ears. It's their favorite thing in the world. We buy dried rabbit ears from a place in Germany, and the dogs go crazy for it. I think they're going to like this though, because this is wet. Get that away from Eddie. Yeah, there might have been a little bit of a problem. Oh, Eddie, look at you, you lucky boy. Eddie's very, like, delicate about food, huh? He has to give it a good old sniff. He has to give it a good old sniff first, you know? Just check that we're not trying to poison him. Yeah, Mimo doesn't mess around, huh? She eats very quickly. Is that nice, my girl? What is that? It's a pig bone. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, so Mimo is always in a huge rush to eat her food, whereas Eddie likes to take it slow. In fact, he normally holds on to his food and doesn't eat it until Nemo's finished, and then he starts eating so that she can watch him and be jealous. It reminds me of someone I know, my sister. She's probably watching this, and she used to do the same thing to me when we were kids. Eddie, is it nice, my boy? I think this is so nice that he hasn't been able to stop himself. Eddie, was that a little growl I heard? You're not allowed to do that to me, huh? But yeah, livestock guardian dog. He likes guarding stuff, so if you give him food, he'll guard his food. So anything he can guard, he's going to guard. Right, let me give Gina a hand putting the stuff away, and I've got a little bit of editing that I have to work on. We have some lunch that has to happen, and then hopefully Joaquim will come back after lunch. We'll get the tractor fixed and we'll go back in the fields. Ah, Joaquim is back. He's back and he's got the seed spreader. So yesterday Joaquim actually came and carried on doing the tilling, but I wasn't here. I was filming a property video in Castelo Novo of this amazing property. I'm not sure, I think the video will already be out by the time you watch this, but yeah, a really cool place. Anyway, let me catch up with Joaquim and see what's going on. Good morning, Eddie. Hello, my sausage. How are you this morning? You are such a darling dog. Yes. You know, I wasn't expecting Eddie to be such a soppy dog. I mean, obviously he's a really good guard dog and protector, but with us he is so gentle and so loving and so soft. He's an absolutely amazing doggy. Out the way, chickens. That is a nippy wind this morning as we approach Christmas, which is probably, I don't know, like a week away or something. And then January, that is going to be cold. Phew! I should have bought a bigger jacket, I think. We've got these amazing white, like little stork type birds. I think they're called egrets. I'm not sure, or cattle egrets or something. But at the moment they're all over the fields. They're enjoying all of the earth that's been sort of shaken up. I'm not sure what they're eating in there. I thought they ate insects, but perhaps they're eating earthworms or something like that. But yesterday we even had storks, like really big. I think they're called the great white stork or something. So we had a whole bunch of those just all over the fields, and maybe we'll see that a little bit later today. Oh, shame. Joaquim actually closed the gate. He didn't have to close the gate. He's coming right back, so there's no need for that. I think he's coming right back. Maybe he's finished. Yeah, I've been like working on this video that I made yesterday, and I don't know if you can hear, I'm a little bit brain dead today. I was up quite late last night and I had a bit of like disturbed sleep, so yeah, I'm not really firing on all cylinders. I heard Joaquim arrive with the tractor and I just had to finish what I was doing before going out, so maybe I've missed it. Hello, doggies. Hola, Joaquim. To the bone. Wow. Is a rato?
Rato.
Ah. Shame Joaquim's he's got rats in his bag of seeds. So these are the seeds here. Oh, look at that! Hey, yeah. So the mice have been making holes. Yeah, it's a lot of holes. What is that? 907.
Yeah.
907 kilograms. Wow, it's almost a ton of seeds.
Wow.
So this one over here is centeo, which is that wheat? Wheat or rye? And then this one's aveo. Aveo is oats. And he was saying that this works out at €1 a kilo, And we've just seen that these bags are about almost 1,000 kilos, so it's quite a lot of money in seeds. And then that's going to go into this little hopper over here, and then that's going to spread it all over the fields. And then this is Joaquim's other tractor. This is the Ford 3430. So the other one that we saw that was broken down the other day because of the alternator, that's well, that's actually on that side over there. But yeah, you can see it's quite similar. It's probably the exact same alternator part as well. Right, let's see the action. So maybe someone can help me out with this. This is called azavame. Azavame. When I put, and then this one is centeo. But the azavame, I can't work out what that means because according to the translation tools I'm using, it translates to holm oak. So yeah, this one that he's just put in is the avea, which is oats, and then centeo is wheat. It's either wheat or rye. I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, he's doing a nice mixture. It's got a couple of mouse poos in it as well, from that little mouse. And I'm guessing he has a certain amount that he has to put in there. He wants a mixture. This thing over here is the nozzle that sprays all of the seeds out, and it basically shakes from left to right and shakes all of the seeds out. And you'll see that in a bit. It's powered by the tractor's PTO, which is this drive shaft here that basically comes off the tractor. And those PTOs basically usually drive all of the tools that tractors use. Sometimes they use hydraulics, well, this one uses the PTO. So this is the Ford 3430. It was produced between 1990 and 1998. It's got 46 horsepower that comes out of a 3.1 litre engine, diesel engine. And then the PTO at the back, the thing that drives all of the tools, apparently has horsepower of around 38. So it's quite a bit smaller, or perhaps a bit less powerful than his other big tractor there, but it's perfect for smaller tasks like this. All right, let's join Joaquim on the farm. Yeah, this is actually awesome. Doing this on a bicycle, I'm able to finally keep up with Joaquim when he's on the tractor. This is actually quite a fast method of, well, this is a fast job he does. He can drive pretty quickly while spraying seeds. Again, it's a nice sunny day in the middle of winter. How cool is that? And here we go, we're going to see the seed spreader burst into action any moment. There we go. It's like a little wagging tail of a dog. I think it's going to take a while before the seeds start coming out properly. There's a couple coming out, but it's not... There we go. That's better. Nice. Yesterday, while I was filming that property video, he was here with the tractor and he was basically making a nice, fine seed bed. Most of the compost and everything has all been worked into the soil, and it's really nice and soft. And also quite level and flat in comparison to what it was a couple of days ago. As you can see, this is a really nice quick job. It's not like tilling, that takes quite a long time, or grass cutting. You can go pretty quickly. And there are those birds I was talking about. I think those are called cattle egrets in English. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe someone can identify those better. We also have what looks like a big eagle up in the sky. I'm not sure if this little camera is going to pick that up, but yeah, he's soaring above the farm. That is beautiful. He's obviously seen our chickens. Wow. Not sure what that is. If that's like, I don't really know the difference between eagles and hawks and kites and things like that. It's got like a V-shaped tail, and it has the little fingertips on the end of its wings. So yeah, maybe people can give me some suggestions as to what that is. Now obviously Joaquim knows exactly what he's doing, but I would have thought that like this time of year it's a bit too cold to be planting. I mean, I know it looks all nice and sunny right now, but the problem is that that makes the seeds germinate, and then in the mornings we have these like harsh frosts. So you know, any new stuff coming out I would have expected to basically get killed by the frost. So I don't know. But if you think that he's spending about €1,000 a bag for those big bags of seeds, I'm sure he's not putting that to waste for no reason. I guess the proof is going to be when we see them come up. I tell you, Eddie's such a clever dog. He's fully aware of who Joaquim is, what the tractor is, and that it's supposed to be here. Do you know what's going on, my sausage? What's wrong, my boy? Let me get off this bike. It's just Joaquim. Joaquim. Yeah. He's planting up the fields. So you have nice fields. Yeah, after this I need to get straight on that edit. I think it's a huge property, and there was a lot to film. So it's going to be quite a big video. I have to basically chop it all down, get all the best bits in. I got quite a lot of footage of Castelnuovo and the castle and the river beach and one of its awesome restaurants, Ulugartu, and all sorts of stuff. So I think it's going to make a really nice video. Yeah, I need to get on the edit. There's a very strong smell of sheep manure. It's quite a sweet smell, which is a bit gross. So I'm guessing that these little white egret-looking birds are actually eating seeds. I mean, they must be eating seeds, right? If they're here and Joaquim's been spraying seeds. I just always expected those types of birds to eat like ticks and things, because you often see them sitting on the sheep, and they basically sit on the sheep's backs and you can see them picking away. So I was always guessing that they were eating ticks and bugs and stuff. Who knows, maybe they are eating bugs. You can see all their little footprints all over the place. They've been walking all over this entire field. Right, it looks like he's out of seeds. He's going to go and grab some more. Let's see if I can get some better footage of these little white egret-y looking birds. I keep calling them egrets, and I bet you someone's going to tell me no, this is the lesser spotted white seed plucker or something like that. So there's that word, azavame, and the translation, holm oak. How weird. I wonder what that means. I must be spelling it wrong. It might have a little like accent or something on the E or something like that that I've missed out. All right, well, I've had lunch. I'm nearly finished editing this property video. It's looking really good. What an amazing property. And Joaquim's back. There he is. He's got, it's not a seed flattener, he's actually using a tiller. Okay, well that's surprising. So it looks like he's going to be tilling these seeds into the soil. I was expecting him to just flatten them down. You can see how all of those birds are just going crazy. As soon as he's tilled the ground and obviously opened it up, they're going and pecking around in there. I can't get anywhere close to this bird. As soon as I try and get close to them, then they all just like fly away. But they don't seem too bothered about the tractor for some reason. So this is the smaller Ford tractor, the 3430, and this is a smaller disc harrow. So the other one he had the other day, I don't know if you remember, but it had some like car tires on the back. This one doesn't have that. This has just got smaller discs. Obviously uses less horsepower, and I think the ground has also already been kind of disturbed and it's kind of soft, so his smaller tractor will have no issue using it. Oh man, it is cold today. I've been sitting at my desk working. I never actually put the aircon on, so it was really cold, and then obviously I've been sitting still, so I am freezing. But I've stuck the aircon on now, so hopefully the house is going to be nice and warm when I get back. But yeah, this is what's happening at this stage. I'm guessing he's tilling all of the seeds deep into the soil. I'm not sure, perhaps that's something to do with the fact that we have these morning frosts and things, so he wants them deeper in. I really don't know, but I'm sure we'll find out. Look at how the birds are following him. So he's just moved on to the other field section, and all those little birds come and land right where he is. They know that the tractor brings up all the good stuff. That's a little bit too much cold. I should have learned from last time and bought a bigger jacket. Anyway, I'm going to go back in. I've got to finish this video, this property video. I'm kind of like in between a whole bunch of different projects at the moment, and I don't like that. So let's get myself organized.